watching Christian Adventure Gamer. I'm your host, Daniel the Paladin. In this video, we're going to be doing Door 10 and the Exit the Game Advent Calendar of the Missing Hollywood Star. So let's go ahead and dive into the story of Door 10, which is right here. And so we need story number 10. Alright, hopefully this one's easier than the last couple ones, even though the last one wasn't too bad. But it is what it is. Alright, so December 10th. With a strange feeling, you enter the next room and look around. On the opposite wall, you find a large table with all kinds of technological things on it. Dials, sliders, buttons. It all looks pretty complicated. What is this place? Some kind of film studio control room? The mess on the table looks as if someone was just here and hastily left the room. You notice a cup with some coffee dregs, still warm. You are becoming increasingly restless. Numerous screens hang on the wall. Many of these are black or just some to be flickering lines, but some show something. One screen in particular draws your attention. If you are not mistaken, you can see the Christmas street scene where you delivered the pizza. It seems like days ago now. You step closer to the screen. Something looks odd to you. Then you notice that there aren't any pizza boxes lying next to the director's chair anymore. Apparently someone has picked them up in the meantime. You barely have time to be surprised before a person appears on the screen. At first you only see them from behind, but they look awfully familiar to you. The person looks around uncertainly and then heads toward the director's chair. They are wearing They are carrying pizza boxes. Is this for real? That's you there on the monitor. The word live flashes in red letters in the lower right corner of the screen. So this is not a recording. Then you understand what that must mean. Crazy gosh, if that's really live, it can only mean that in the previous room you actually did make a trip into the past by almost an hour. Stunned, you watch yourself putting down the pizza boxes. Any minute now, the announcement should come over the loudspeaker. Who in the world was actually speaking to you? You haven't seen a soul on any of the previous sets. On screen, you watch your past self turn to go. And then realization hits you like a flash. Speedily, you grab the microphone set up in front of the table and feverishly try to remember the right words. Hello? Can you hear me? Good. Okay, listen. You have to trust me. Your voice sounds distorted on the street set. After you give your past self the message, as best as you can remember, you suddenly realize how hungry you are. Your glance falls on the pizza delivery bag that you have carried with you the whole time without even thinking about it. Hastily, you grab the microphone again. Oh, feel free to grab a pizza. You'll need it. On the house. Well, that's done. You greedily grab the pizza and tuck in. You decide not to linger on the insanity of what just happened. There will be time to unpack that later. But the fact is, the star of the film is missing and someone has left numerous messages, in bold, for you. There's definitely something strange going on here, and you're determined to get to the bottom of it. Perhaps there are some clues on this work rata as to how to open the next door. Strangely, only calendar weeks CW are entered in the moment, but no fixed dates. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, CW 48, CW 49, CW 50, CW 51, CW 52. I wonder if the CW stands for like the TV channels, CW. Alright, behind you will be 3 riddle cards. I1 through I3. Open door 10. Alright, let's go ahead and get that opened. Alright. And total, so here's that paper I was showing you earlier. So this is that rata, or whatever they called it. Caddy's rata. Please fill in. So we have CW48, CW49, CW50, 51, and 52. Which I'm not sure if CW is like the CW from the channel, because this is Werner Sisters, right? It says here, in total, I only have 5 weekend shifts. In week 49 and week 41, I am on duty for 4 days. I am working 2 Thursdays in December. Okay. I have 14 working days in total. I also have to be at work on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I have to work on the last day of November. My only working day is on 19th of December. Luckily, I am free on the 20th of December. Week 52 finishes off 1st of January. I am on duty in week 48 and the same days as in week 50 and 52. Okay. These are Katie's notes. So those are the 3 there. And let's look inside the room. There's a note on the floor. Nothing on the ceiling. It's alright. Alright, so from this room here is actually this here. So there is a postcard here. And it says, "My darling Katie, I can't wait to see you again. How about a cinema date? Maybe Friday or Sunday? I know that you are always free on these days." Right? So there are clues everywhere. Let's see if there's any more of these postcards for Katie. I don't remember seeing any in the back, but I just wanted to check just to make sure. Well, and there was a postcard on the floor or something. It says, "Time off is more important than work. Code from left to right." Okay, well that's good to know. So it looks like Katie always has Friday and Sunday off. Okay, so let's kind of like color in the dots here. I have 14 working days. I actually go back to the first one. And in total, I only have 5 weekend shifts. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means they're working every Saturday. Because they always have Friday and Sunday off. In 49 weeks, in 41, and in week 49 and week 51, I am on duty for 4 days. And so, let's say we color in all the Saturdays. If I need to correct, I'll put an X in it. Alright. And it says in week 49 and 51, I am on duty 4 days. So 49 and 51 are 4 days. So there's one, so that means 3 more days on those. I am working 2 Thursdays in December. Okay, so I'm not sure where December starts on this. Alright, it says I have 14 working days in total. I also have to be at work on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Okay, I have to work on the first day of November. I have to work on the last day of November. I only work Monday. My only working Monday is the 19th of December. So if we actually look at this as an actual calendar, luckily I am free on the 20th. Week 52 finishes on January 1st. So it means this is January 1st here. Right? And there are 30 days in December. Oh, 31 days in December. So that means this is 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the 1st of December there. Which really it's not. They say they work 2 Thursdays in December, so it could be any one of these here. In week 49 and week 51, I am on duty 4 days. I have 14 working days in total. I also have to be at work on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. So this is January 1st, so this would be, yeah, that's already dialed in there. 31st, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, so those are already colored in. My only working Monday is on the 19th, so that'd be the 24th, 23rd, 22nd, 21st, 20th, 19th. So here's this. So that's the 19th there. Okay, so that's the 19 there, as I can kind of figure it out. Luckily, I am free on the 20th, so they're free this day. We'll mark that out. I am on duty in week 48 and the same days in week 50 and 52. I am on duty in week 48 on the same days in week 50 and 52. Okay. And this said, always free. Okay. So I have in total I have 5 weekend shifts. Got those. And week 49 and week 51, I am on duty 4 days. Okay. I am working 2 Thursdays in December. Okay. I have 14 working days in total. I have to be at work on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I have to work on the last day of November. So that was the 1st. So this will be the last day of November here. Right, so 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th. No. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So back one. So that is the last day of November. This is the 1st day of December here. So 1st. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 30, 31, and then 1 day for January. Okay. So they work that Wednesday. Okay. I also have to be at work on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Yep. I have to work the last day of November. Yep. My only working Monday is the 19th. Yep. So all 3 of those are figured out. I have in total 5 weekend shifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. In week 49, 51, I am on duty 4 days. So luckily, I am free on the 20th, so we know that day is free. Week 52 finishes off. Finishes on January 1st. Doesn't say if they work that day or not. I'm on duty in week 48 on the same days as in week 50 and 52. Okay. So we know that they are on duty on Wednesday here and here, because it's the same. So that means it can't be Thursday here. because then if we put Thursdays on the other two, then that's more than that says. Possibly. I am working 2 Thursdays in December. Right, so it can't be those. So it has to be these. Again, this one is not marked. I have 14 working days in total. I also have to be at work on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. I have to work on the last day of November. Got it. My only working Monday is the 19th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11. So we just need 3 more dots. Luckily, I'm free on the 20th. Yes, you are. I'm only on duty. I am on duty in week 48 in the same days as in week 50 and 52. Okay. Okay, so anything I do to these lines, they have to be duplicated. Okay. In total, I have 5 weekend shifts. In week 49 and 51, I am on duty 4 days. 2. 49, 51. So if Monday is lit up here, then I gotta do the same day this day, I think. What's that say? Not necessarily. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3. So I need 3 more days, right? That means those 3 days need to be in week 41 and 50, 49 and 51. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's only 14 days that they're scheduled. And these 3 weeks have to mirror each other. And we know that Fridays and Sundays are their day off. But it doesn't say anything about Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Other than the only Monday that they are working is that day. So that means this line has to be these two because it's the only 2 days that are left. Okay. And that means the only other day for this line is here. Okay. And the code said time off is more important than work. Code from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Says someone has left numerous messages for you. So including that one up there. Alright, well, on the left, look at a clue. Alright. You need to fill in the empty duty roster. On the calendar sheet, 10th December, it is best to mark working days differently than days off. Perhaps with different symbols or colors. Riddle tells you a lot about Katie's work hours. And the problem is that although the calendar weeks are specified, there is no specific date. There is no fixed date first look at information to be able to set the date on the circles. So if I go, so we know these days they are off. Okay. And other days that aren't mentioned, let's put triangles. How about that? Okay, because these are the days that are not mentioned. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, I'm looking. I see something here. So maybe a 5. Okay, then we have that would be an X, because yeah, so that's a 3. So 1. 5, 3, 1. Now let's try it. So we're going to go down, and then up at an angle, then down again. It should be diamond, circle, star. All right. And that's door 11. All right. So that was the missing piece then, huh? Was the looking at and marking different dates with different symbols. So now that I've done that, I can see the 5, I can see the 3, other than I kind of filled that in first on accident, because that was by mistake. I thought that was the last day of November, but it was 3 and then 1. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed this one. This one was a little tricky, but it was a lot easier. I only had to read the first clue, thankfully, but then I figured it out. So marking the different dates with different symbols, and then obviously seeing the postcard on the top there was probably the most beneficial. Without that, you probably wouldn't have figured out, the dates that, they didn't work on the weekend. So yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button and stay tuned for door 11. And hey, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.